Still working over 55 because you have to? Watch this. You spent 40, 45 years doing what you thought was right, putting money aside in a 401k or whatever pension plan you had, kept your head down, and you thought, okay, when I'm 65 or 66, I can retire and I'm home free. It didn't work out that way, did it? Many of us worked past 65 or retired and had to go back to work because you couldn't make ends meet with what you had set aside. They told you it would work until the day it didn't. It simply doesn't work. The old system, honestly, is broken. It's not working. And millions and millions and millions of people are being affected by this. It just simply doesn't work. Maybe you were laid off like I was. Maybe there was a medical emergency. There's a lot of reasons why people get to our age and they're struggling to either retire or they've retired and struggling in retirement. Most of them are actually not your fault. You know, I looked up one day and I actually realized the finish line was looking more like 15 years from retirement age, and it was pretty scary. But there's hope, trust me, because it isn't just about money. Let me share a couple things with you, some personal things that happened to me. When I got laid off, I suddenly started to lose my confidence because I thought, who wants me at this age? Nobody wants me at this age. Who's going to hire me? What am I going to do? Am I going to be a Walmart greeter? No offense to Walmart greeters, but that was not how I could see myself living out my golden years. I wanted to live out my golden years in style, doing the things that I wanted to do, taking the time to spend time with family and friends, and having the money to do it. I wanted that time, freedom, and I wanted to feel like I could do it. And I felt suddenly like my options were totally out of control. I had no control over what was going on until I did. Because, like I said earlier, one day it hit me. The old rules were not working, and I had to find new ones. But there's hope. And I want to share that hope with you. This is an upbeat video. This is not a depressing video. This is a video about all the options that you actually have that you may not be aware of. Because I want to talk to you about people our age with decades of life experience that actually is very valuable and can be converted into income without tech headaches, without being on camera 24/7, and without pretending to be someone you're not, doing something you don't want to do, like dancing on TikTok. Heaven forbid, you don't want to see me do that. Honestly, the answer is not chasing trends, the latest hot thing, the latest trending video. That's not what this is about. That's not what you want, and that's not going to make you income. You want something that's sustainable, that you can either offset the job that you have now, replace that income. It's your choice, whatever you want to do. Scale up from there. There are so many choices in digital marketing. Your life experience is worth a lot of money. People just don't realize it because they don't know how to market it. I wasn't even aware that it had value. I wasn't aware that what I had done all these years in the corporate arena had so much value, but it does. And so do you. It could be gardening, spreadsheets, organizational skills. It doesn't matter. Whatever you have a passion about, whether it's something you've done in your job for 40 or 45 years or something you've done as a hobby, you can make a living off of that. And I want to show you how. If you're interested in the system that I started with, as well as the free community that I put together, both of those links are in the comments below. One of them is a free PDF that tells you step by step how to learn digital marketing. The other one is a free community that I started. It's a safe space where you can talk. It's not like a Facebook community, it's different, where you can talk to one another. There's free material in there. There will be some paid material in there. It will always remain a free community. It's a school community, and that link is below as well. I don't know about you, but for the longest time, I felt stuck because I knew I wanted to do something in the digital space. And I looked around and I went, oh, no, this is all kids. They're very techy. And even the ones that were older, they seemed to have a lot more technical knowledge than I did. And it made me shy away. It made me step back and go, maybe I don't want to do this. Not that I don't want to do it, Like, can I do it? That was a big question. Can I actually learn how to do this? And the answer is yes, you can, as long as you have a good system. But before I got there was a lot of trial and error. There was a lot of things that I looked at, tried, lost money at. And then once I found a system that was user friendly, designed by a grandma that offered me many choices, then I knew I was on the right path because I knew I wasn't about to be able to set up my own website or my own digital products to start with. And that's what I did find. One question that I asked myself and that I'd like you to ask yourself changed everything for me. It helped me shift my focus from fear towards helping someone else. Once I realized that my mission was not to really make money, yes, of course, that's a byproduct. You have to have money to live in this world. But when I really analyzed it, I thought, I have all this knowledge and I would like to share that with people. I would like to help people. I earlier talked about your life experiences, gardening, whatever it is, I have a passion about, something you could talk about 24/7 and not get tired of talking about. That's what you can focus on. And that's how you can help people. There are other people out there that need what you have. My system helps you put all of that together in a digital form so you can share it with people, so you can help people. And that's when my whole world changed. I realized that my wisdom, not my time and not my energy, is what people would pay for. It was eye opening. And it felt really good, especially after feeling for the longest time like I was an epic failure. Who would want someone laid off at my age? Where would I go? What would I do? Everything turned around when I realized, hey, I had to pivot. And once I pivoted, I found that what I had found was a lot better than what I had. And I had a sudden realization I wasn't behind, I wasn't too late, I didn't have to be technical. I was in the right place at the right time with an exploding market. And that changed everything for me. It's a lot simpler than you think, too, because I know in the beginning I was really afraid. In fact, I had to look up what digital marketing was. I didn't know the difference between digital marketing, affiliate marketing, and multi level marketing. I thought they were all the same, but they're not. Once I learned that and I found the system, then I had to learn some other things. Like I said earlier, before I found my system and I was trying to do this on my own, I found myself doing all the things you shouldn't do, like chasing trends. What's the latest thing? What's Mr. Beast doing? Things that just didn't relate to me, my age, or the market that I was trying to help. It was chaotic. I have hope because I found a system. So if you really are interested and you want help putting this all together, you're going to need a system. And in this system, you're going to learn what your niche is, what you really want to focus on. My system teaches you how to find the people you want to reach, but only you can answer the question what it is that you've done all these years that you have a passion for. It teaches you how to convert that passion into an income. It's as simple as that. It's not rocket science. It's not technology. Well, you don't have to be technical because it's all in place for you. And it really is fun. I've had a great deal of fun learning how to do this. I love to talk. Can you tell? And I love sharing my knowledge. I like to share my knowledge with people. I really love the opportunity to say, this is what I know. You tell me what you know, because believe me, I don't know it all. There's so much I don't know. And what I love about this community is that we share with one another. We teach one another. We go back and forth. It's an amazing opportunity and a great way to meet other people that have the same likes. It's a lot of fun. And the other thing I love is you don't need fancy equipment. All you really need is a good cell phone, a laptop. Some people do it without a laptop, but honestly, you should have a laptop. A microphone. I bought this one on Amazon for $30. It has a noise canceling thing, so there can be things going on all around you. It doesn't matter. This microphone calms everything down, and all you're going to hear is the voice. Natural light is another thing you need. An apparatus to hold my phone is so much easier, so I don't have to hold it out with my hand. It works. It's very little investment. And then the other thing is you need clarity. You want to help one person one problem, one video at a time. In my situation, I am looking to help people that want to learn how to market what they know and what they love. That's my one person, my one topic, and my video. Trust matters. You need to talk to people and deal with people that you trust. Another thing is I like to do, and the reason why I love doing this is I've been there and I've made some colossal, expensive mistakes. And if I can help just one person not make the same mistakes that I made, I'm going to be happy. It makes a huge difference to me being able to help people. This is not worth anything if it's just about making money. My passion is to help people learn how to not be invisible anymore, to help people our age learn that there are alternative ways to make a living and have fun. And that's very important. Life should be full of joy. It shouldn't be full of fear. How am I going to meet my mortgage? How am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to put food on the table? You should not have to do that. And you know what? You do not. You don't have to do that. There's so many alternatives. We just didn't learn that growing up because none of this stuff was around when you and I were growing up, or even starting the workplace. I left the workplace not too long ago. I wasn't aware of this stuff. All I knew is that I wanted to be online, but I wasn't aware of all the ins and outs. I wasn't aware of how it worked and how I could convert what I loved and knew into an income, multiple streams for that matter. So if you're interested, I want to share with you, I'm Paula from Paula Daily Pay. I make one video a week, long form, and several shorts a week. In the link below, you will find the link to my school community called Second Act Income Collective. And you'll also find Paula Daily Pay website where you can get the free blueprint and a couple of videos. Take a look. All of it's free to start with. Just look at it and see if it's something you want to do. In my community, there is a lot of information about how digital marketing works, what I use, and it's going to continue to grow. It's a relatively new community. It will continue to grow. I'm going to put in a lot more free things. There's something in there like how to start a YouTube channel. A lot of people watch YouTube, but they don't know how to start their own channel. So all of that's inside the community. If any of that's of interest to you, please subscribe to this channel, like it, and go ahead and click on the links and see if there's something there of interest. I'm Paula from Paula Daily Pay, and I'll see you in the next video.